Okay. No Hime. It's probably going to be pretty easy to get Hime. I mean, Dusk. Yeah, that is just a bunch of dark types, and I have it. It's Umbreon. In other words, hot shit. But it's Umbreon.
Who did you just recruit from Nobunga?
Nobunga.
Nobunga, as Ina calls it.
Nobunga, as Ina and both Sleepy Kirby the Eater called it.
Oh my goodness, Sleepy Kirby. I don't know if you're in the Ultimate forum thread.
I have it open. I don't check it. I have it. I know what you're talking about. I saw it yesterday.
I had a back and forth with him yesterday
I saw the whole argument, like
about fucking Reed.
It was really funny. I have him personally muted. Same with Swagster.
What were What were you guys arguing about?
Well, I don't have Swagster muted anymore.
He was Kirby was confused about the legendary events in Ultimate, and I was explaining it to him, and he asks the question, I answer his question, and then he just asks the same question again.
Oh my god, he does that with me whenever he was on Twin Dragons. I'd explain something, but then he'd say, "But why?" And then I'd explain it again. He said, "But why?" It's like I'm not a philosopher trying to explain the brain here.
Tell me why. Yeah, and he's like, he's trying to explain things to Ninian, as Aaron and I are also trying to explain things, and it's just making her more confused.
Right, because you just walk into that, and there's just a whole argument over Kirby not understanding something somehow, and it being like one of the easiest things to understand, and that just makes it more confusing. It's literally just legendary events are not exactly intended. They spawn normally.
Yeah.
That's the same with Twin Dragons.
Yeah,
I had to make that same argument with Kirby.
Like, he said to me, Legion, do you know how to get the Mystery Rock encounter? So I tell him how. It's the same as in vanilla, because we can't change it yet.
Yeah.
And then he says, is that how fuck? It doesn't say that in the docs. And Ninian goes, oh, the Excel sheet doesn't say that for Chi-Yu. And then I post a screenshot of the Excel sheet saying that.
Oh.
And he's like, why do you need Kenshin in your army when you get him? That's stupid.
Oh my god.
Because that's how it works in vanilla. We can't change it. and then I tell him, but again, you don't need to do all that. You can get Chi-Yu in the ninja stories.
Right.
Why wasn't all of this on the docs to get this mon outside of the other story? It is. Where?
Read.
On the Excel sheet.
Just read.
I don't have time to read.
There's so many times where I've had to tell people to just read. Or, not go to Poke Harbor and download version 1.1.0 where it has all the bugs and then complain to me about why there's so many bugs in Twin Dragons. I mean, what? I'm sorry, that still pisses me off. People go to Poke Harbor, download the most outdated version, and complain to me about how...
And then, what was the other thing I was yelling at him about? Whether or not Nobunaga needs to rank up in his own story, which he does in vanilla, but maybe Twin Dragons, I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but in Ultimate, Nobunaga does not need to be in his story to rank up.
Yeah, that's just a limiter you can take off. Same with Masamune.
Mm-hmm. And Masamune in Ultimate still needs to be in his own story. Heroes rank up. Hero needs to be in 2 heroes to get to rank 3. And I think it's hard-coded. And then Ninian says, if it were Nobunaga would have to do it in his own story, though. I don't understand.
What a mess.
It's hard-coded only for the hero, for reasons unknown to God or man. Actually, I think I know why. It's because he can get it with any of the evolutions. And there's only 3 slots for parameter in RanseiLink.
Oh,
So they
rank
probably...
up?
Yeah, for rank up. Oh, it's 2 slots. So,
Yeah, so
they probably just hard-coded it. And then Aaron posts TLDR of, bro, why do you keep asking me the same thing 10 times? I already told you 10 times.
Aaron said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron said
Wow.
I've told you 10 times.
Also
get this
check
off.
the documentation before you ask dumbass questions.
Dang.
That's not exactly what he said. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
He was
I did
slightly
say it was
nicer
basically
about
like that, though. Yeah. But it's paraphrasing.
And then TLDR, and then I post that one scene from the Boondocks where Ruckus is holding the book up.
Good one.
And Kirby is like, you didn't put how you get the fish outside of Ninja Story, so how should I know you needed a stupid war warrior to get the fish on the docks? And then I just screenshot Aaron saying you're not intended to use the legendary event.
Exactly. Like. Oh, yay.
And then, yes, that I said at Illusio, not Cragsfur, of how to get it. And then I post the same screenshot again. I know that. You don't need to show it to me 2 times. I find that unlikely.
Elvis is not gonna hit. Okay. I stand corrected.
Big damage. Got him.
Crit necessary. Yeah. I'm very excited to host another Twin Dragons tournament soon. Maybe 1.8, 1.9? Because lots have changed since basically version 1.4. I mean, wait. Now, the tournament used 1.5, but 1.5 wasn't out. Yeah. 1.5.
Oh, Dustclops floats now?
It has Levitate as a possible ability.
Oh. I see.
So yeah, it can. But it's not its only ability. I gave Levitate Mon the ability to have 2 other abilities. So, like, Hydreigon can...
What's the really cool ability nowadays?
Decoy.
L. Bro got hit with that. I should probably knock down the amount of statues. It's a very minor thing to change, but I might as well.
Oh yeah, Jacob, you were talking about for Conquest Lunatic. You're talking about wanting to put Larvitar in Greenleaf.
Yeah.
Have you considered
Oh no.
putting? I have to double check that this is actually correct, but I believe Motoharu can link with Larvitar.
I already put Kiyomasa in.
Yeah, I know you said that.
I realized how helpful it was because he has empathy as a skill.
Oh.
But I mean, I tested it. I was able to beat it in 18 turns, so it's doable.
Did you add traps, like you said?
I thought about it. I feel like
okay,
adding traps is just going to delay the game.
Because like with adding traps,
Motoharu gets 60%. I just checked with Larvitar.
Yeah, with adding traps, because there's certain spots on Greenleaf are designated. If you added traps, they're always there. The added ones are. Every single time. That's why I was asking if you wanted to add traps, because if they're not in those spots that already have traps, they're guaranteed.
Make every space a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why in because it's a thing
turns.
set to like the link of like the battle config section, I think. But that's why whenever I brought Greenleaf over to replace Ignis in the tournament, that's how you set up the tournament, is you make it the Ignis map. Every single Greenleaf trap was activated because there was no random tiles set in. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But basically, the thing that makes those things randomly disappear were gone, so that means they were all there. Also, Q, Spectre taking forever. This happens every time. This happens every time.
Behold, the Spectra turn.
It's almost like waiting for Triumvi invasion and Can Mini.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
They took 3 days to do an invasion.
It's not because we're not invading today.
Oh, so it's just someone not being able. Is it Jomo or Iron?
Yeah. Yeah, it was Jomo Iron versus Adrasta.
That is probably because Jomo has a job in Puerto Rico and has bad internet.
No, is it happening? Is it happening right now? Because Jomo just said he's ready.
Oh wait,
yeah,
for
he
real?
just pinged me.
Damn. Okay, well, speak of that, huh?
But yeah, it was kind of scuffed because, because I have a job, and I don't get off work until 6 p.m. my time.
Yeah, you don't get off till British wake hours.
And I'm behind everybody else in time zone, so by the time I'm off work, it's like 8, 9 o'clock for you guys.
Yeah, users asleep. Which wouldn't have really been a problem if he was just okay with picking his matchup. But he's like, I'm going to let Legion pick every time. And so he would just, wait out the entire day doing nothing.
Yeah, that's rough. Spectra experience right here.
Oh, I can't wait to make Kaizo Spectra. It's gonna be so fun.
Can we kill Jacob before that happens?
Are you doing post game for Conquest Kaizo?
I think you should do post game, but I think you should, to be able to release it faster, just start off with just the base game, and then in another update, then you do post game.
Do give Rayquaza to Nobunaga in the Mitsuhide Motochika episodes.
Yeah, that.
Hero is rank 3 in post game and has Arceus.
Yeah, I can do that with Oichi too. I can make Oichi a super boss.
Yeah, you can make Oichi in Hero super bosses. Mainly because you already have them recruited with whatever shit slop you gave them at the start. So
I thought about taking away Celebrate from Eevee.
I mean, you could. I mean, you could just give it Sprint, which I mean still is good, but it's not Celebrate.
You know what would be absolutely hater behavior? I give the Jigglypuff Confidence.
Is it modified confidence or like confidence?
Confidence.
Oh no.
Give it Decoy.
Give it Mountaineer.
Mountaineer, awesome.
Mountaineer doing nothing compilation.
Give it Lunchbox, but rename the ability to inflate.
No, not with Jacob. No.
That's why I'm suggesting it.
We don't tell the viewers what this means.
We
do not tell the viewers what this means.
All right.
Oh, you're recording voices right now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Fun.
No cuts.
They get to hear me.
Usually don't think we do cuts.
We don't do cuts.
Kirby will get to hear me talk shit about him.
Yeah, if he watches.
I don't know if Kirby watches my videos.
Oh, that's so bad!
I don't know if Kirby watches these videos. I don't think he does.
Yeah, I forgot you were recording.
That's fine. I don't care. The banter goes crazy. The only videos people ever watch are my update videos anyways. And Pokemon Masters. Thing I don't even
For some reason.
Yeah, because nobody... Apparently the other person that extends Masters EX music quit last week. So I'm the only person doing it now.
Oh, wow. You got a monopoly.
So I'm probably gonna get more viewers off of that, but that's not really my goal. It's just to be able to listen to Masters music for 30 minutes straight. Anyways, this is the ultimate test of something that I changed. I told Jacob, I was hinting at it to Jacob, but I don't know if it actually changed. Okay, besides the spawns that changed. I want them to be closer. I did not change where they're facing yet. I need to do that.
I know what you're talking about.
Test. Yes!
Oh, it works! That's crazy.
That's gonna be rough.
Water is confusion.
Oh, okay. At least it's not freezing.
I was going to make it flinch. I was thinking of flinch, and I was like,
That would be evil.
Should have made grass sleep. Because of Spore.
Okay, the main reason why I'm not doing sleep or freeze is because it'd make you stay there, and then you just constantly get hit. So, no. But technically this is a buff to the dragon types, because they don't get affected by these most of the time. Because remember, Dragonite doesn't get affected by the nodes.
Yes, they do.
Do they do? It's weird, because I remember something where...
Yeah, so electric types won't get affected by the electric type node.
No, I just remember, some dragon type Pokemon not getting affected by a node.
Were you watching me play Ultimate?
It was probably Zekrom not getting affected by the electric node.
That's probably right then, yeah. I might have been mistaken then. That's fair.
Because I was going to say, if it was from me playing Ultimate, because Aaron gave all the dudes their Traveler's Charms, which just make them immune to stage effects.
Ooh, it might have been a Traveler's Charm too, because I gave one person in the army a Traveler's Charm. That might be it. Also, another test, just making sure this is Confusion. Confusion is pretty bad of a status, I know. But it's a status.
It is the status of all time.
Yeah, none of these are safe now, except for the healing node.
You should make the healing node damage too.
I don't think I can make it do damage, but I think I can make it do something other than healing. Which I think
you have to go to bed to heal.
Just causes rest.
Yeah.
Kill your own Pikachu.
I don't mind at this point. I'm just fucking around.
That is a very interesting range on Sacred Sword.
Yeah, I thought,
it's
okay, this is really funny. Maybe I could. It's a cross, but it's not. Oh, my entire army's gonna get fucked over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I put, Baconfry made it hit the two spaces on the sides of Terrakion, which is definitely a way to do it. I changed it to be row in front. And I also gave Terrakion Conqueror in my version.
Well, that's one way to make it good. Honestly, I do not know what the hell to do with Registeel.
So what I was thinking was make it kind of like a support.
Okay, I could give it Metal Sound. Because Metal Sound's like my support move.
Yeah, because what I thought was give it confidence as its ability, the buffed version of confidence that gives accuracy.
Yeah.
And then change Flash Cannon to 100% lower defense.
Ooh, okay.
And also 100% lower range. And then I also gave Flash Cannon to Fortress.
Okay, I mean, my way of quote-unquote fixing Fortress is giving it abysmal speed. Like,
I need to fix Fortress
like 30
for Kite.
speed. But Yoshimoto now gets a crack shot as part of it. So it's a one-time very good move, and then it's shit. It's hot shit.
I don't know if it was User or somebody else that gave Gyro Ball Never Miss.
It's not User because he made it
I
double
was just
Iron Bash.
thinking about that. That would be so funny.
Because User changed it to double Iron Bash, so I don't think it's
right.
User.
I know somebody did that. I just don't remember who.
Yeah, my funny idea was just okay. Let's make it so it's like 30% accurate because it's just how bad speed is. But
maybe it was maybe it was Andrew.
That sounds like an Andrew move. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think Andrew would do that. See with his KNC with the bullshittery and all. Yeah. That's an Andrew move. Okay, now let's do it. Kill button.
Ceasing Edge.
Yeah, because Ceaseless did not fit.
What did Aaron call it in his?
I think it's just Ceaseless Edge without the space.
Yeah, because with the space is what makes it like take up 2 lines instead of
what's the character limit?
It wasn't a limit. It was the fact that it made it like go down into the move range on the top screen.
Oh,
so I was
yeah,
like,
it would
that
be
looks
next
weird.
line, and then it wouldn't look good.
Oh, they're stalling me out. Fuck off.
Big Stall.
Big Stall.
The return of Big Stall.
I should make Frostless weaker. This thing is too good.
KNC players when they see one moderately fat Pokemon.
It's more the fact that it's hit. That's funny, but it's more the fact that it kind of just hits everything. And that's it. Speaking of hitting everything, watch my Flareon not do that. Okay. I know you can just float over it, but please don't heal again. Please. I beg.
They're totally gonna do it, though.
They're gonna do it, and they're frightening me. Fuck off.
Is that because they have the Frighten ability?
Maybe.
Well, Miss Mega's scary.
Jay's player when something has a 80 defense.
Is that Big Stall?
Is that Big Stall themselves? You know, they should have allowed Assault Vest in JS. And Toxic and Infestation and Baneful Bunker and Scald.
Those Baneful Bunker not allowed because Toxapec's not allowed.
Andrew.
Okay, but Toxapex should have been allowed. Hi, Andrew.
Hello,
No, Toxapex would have been actual cancer.
Oh, you
Maybe.
know
What are we
what?
talking about?
Andrew, we can actually ask. Did you make any changes to Gyro Ball and Totally Not Balanced?
What?
We were talking about Gyro Ball.
Gyro Ball?
Yeah, just like
the
'cause it
biggest change I
sucks.
did for Gyro Ball, if I remember correctly, is I just changed the range of the move. I made it adjacent tiles, I'm pretty sure. And it doesn't move anymore if it did move. I can't remember what it did before.
There was one person, I don't remember who it was, somebody that gave Fortress 1 a base 1 speed and made Gyro Ball never miss.
I made it never miss. I didn't make it speed 1. I made it lower though.
Okay, yeah. So it was you.
I didn't make it 1. It was like, I think I made it like 40 or 50 or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm in this phase. I can just get to grind mons. Yippee. Yay.
Yippee!
We're gonna be playing in fast forward for a bit on this one.
I mean, that's not too bad. Just recruit a bunch of guys.
Yeah, I can.
Because when I played Hard Plus, I recruited like a stupid amount of people or of Pokemon during Hideyoshi's story. What is that move that Zubat has?
Air Cutter.
Oh, also, Jacob, I have an idea for your Kaizo hack for like the really early game. That'd be really funny.
Oh, let's hear it.
Evolve Hideyoshi's Chimchar to a Monferno, but lower. You can keep like the link low, right? And swap out Monferno's fire type move for a fighting type move.
Yeah, that would be true.
So what
I have right now?
Yeah, the version that I played put Dosetsu, who has a Machop, in Ignis. It was Dosetsu and who's the Roggenrola warrior? Is it Kanamori?
Something like that. Yeah, but then I realized that you can't really add warriors because then it just swells the power amazingly high, and that's not good.
I think it's fine in like
what I did for my
after,
version.
Like, the first triangle, after like the Greenleaf Fontaine Ignis, I think it's fair game to add warriors to kingdoms that don't have a full 6, in my opinion.
But the problem with it for Ignis is because part of the tutorial requires that you have a higher power than Ignis before you attack them.
Right.
Oh yeah, of course. Not for Ignis.
You can't recruit until then, and if you find a way to recruit someone before fighting Ignis, the game just shits itself. I know, I accidentally set a person from Free Warrior 1 to Free Warrior like 3 or 2, I don't know what it is that makes it happen like after a certain amount of months. But I sent that to happen in Aurora, and I recruited someone before I fought Ignis, and then it made Greenleaf and Fontaine appear. And then the game just did not function like how it was supposed to. It just stopped at Fontaine.
Well, yeah, of course for Ignis,
speaking of Free Warrior. Speaking of Free Warrior, I'm still trying to figure out how to spawn Hideyori in Legend of Ramsey.
I think it's genuinely impossible, or it is probably like some sort of alternate requirement.
I remember seeing him somewhere.
I just think it's not a time-based requirement. It's not a month requirement like the other one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a script.
Right.
It's script triggered. I just don't know what triggers it.
So something in the game, it runs a script and it just shows up.
Like if something happens,
exactly.
They're allowed to spawn.
Would it be like? I think I said this before. I think it might be the Warriors are visiting from other kingdoms event. That's the only thing I could really think of in game that would affect warrior spawns.
Quick question: has anyone tested this like combination of properties? Because I haven't. I just want to know if someone already has. What happens if you do inverted movement distance with knockback?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
I tested it. I wanted to make it happen. It does not do anything.
Because it'd be really funny if there was a way to make a move pull an enemy towards you.
That was what I was going to do. I made it somehow work with Machamp, where it's a ring around you, but you can whatever direction you face in is where they go. So technically, you can pull them towards you. But it's not exactly what I wanted, where I wanted to literally just pull them towards you. You have to do a ring to make it happen. Or something that hits the corners around you. Boom. The thing is, I could do this, or I could try getting perfect links for the characters that need, evolve.
Are you doing all perfect? Oh, for
I want to.
Oh yeah,
in
your hack.
Huh?
In your hack, do perfect links tend to be actually synergistic? Because I know that's not usually the case in vanilla.
Like make sense with the character, or like.
Yeah, because like
their ability works with the actual Pokemon.
I didn't really check for that, but I will say, Emolga with Munashige is gonna go fucking crazy.
I can't remember. Do warriors that have like any of the movement abilities actually actively use them on their own in battle, or no?
I believe things that have like raised movement, they do not care about it. They really only care if it's a stat buff.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why Ginshio and Munashige use Thunderclap and Typhoon, because it gives attack. Which, by the way, I think it's weird that Thunderclap and Typhoon are coded the exact same way, as they'll raise range first and then attack second. But Thunderclap's description is raises range and attack, and Typhoon's description is raises attack and range.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like here's an example that I'm thinking of for perfect links not synergizing. Ma'a, is that how you say it?
Ma.
I don't know, but let's say it is.
Yeah, Ma'a. Her perfect link is Chandelure. What's Chandelure's move?
Fire Spin.
Like,
Fire Spin.
Yeah.
Her warrior skill is added bonus, which does not help Chandelure at all.
Okay, so for Ma in my situation, I did not edit many like warrior skills at all. I think the only besides I've edited some effects, but I haven't edited who has which ones at all. Ma's would be beneficial because Chandelure has a 10% burn chance.
Or who is this?
Also, every single poison type in 1.7 got drastically buffed in poison chances. Every single poison.
Salve is the warrior skill that heals paralysis and poison, right?
Salve, yeah.
Yeah.
Asashi.
Yes, it's a poison or electric type. Perfect link.
Perfect link is Excadrill.
It can get hit with both. Oh my god.
It's immune to poison. It's immune to electric, which is the primary source of paralysis. Granted, it's not totally useless because it benefits your allies.
Right.
But it's still a very moment.
Oh, well, Salve is all statuses. Detox is just poison.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess that's better.
For hack, you have Toxic Crocodile or Clot Crush.
So true. Okay, who all?
And then another added bonus that I honestly forgot about because I misremembered his perfect link. Takatora.
The guy.
Yeah.
Tactics.
I always think of his perfect link as Charizard,
Which is
just
not.
which it's not. It's Chandelure again. But I always associate him with Charizard because he starts with Charmander.
Right.
In I think every story.
And I never change it, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, Charizard is actually good on him.
Besides the fact that it's a 2 range, it's good.
I mean, I feel like Charizard's a good example of a mon with 2 range that is still good because Flamethrower got that 3-tile column.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Rare scenario where it's an okay,
Is that Gracia?
decent, maybe even good.
Or
range mon.
something you could do. Something you could do is give Takatora Golbat for high chance of toxic poison.
That's right, I forgot that. It's Poison Fang, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
Poison
only
Fang.
move in the game
I always
that has
forget
badly
that
poison
Poison
chance.
Fang gives Toxic.
Yeah, for some reason it's the only move in the game that has the badly poison effect, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it
I
is.
personally changed it. Every single poison move in 1.7 now has a badly poison chance. It's lower than the actual poison chance. But I just want to make poison types better. They're kind of hot shit.
Yeah. Poison type attacks are not it.
Right.
Because like I literally changed Okuni's Pokemon in Legend of Ransei. She normally has Scolipede. I changed it to Scyther.
That reminds me, the hack I'm working on right now, which is very much a bit more organized version of my original. I took Bullet Punch off of Metang and changed Bullet Punch to be like Fury Cutter for Scizor.
That's funny. Just give it to Scizor and don't change anything. It would still be good. Scizor would still be good.
Let's see. What did I make secondary? Oh, Drapion. Okay, I need to get Drapion on him because I'm not getting Zoroark anytime soon. I feel like my luck sucks.
Hey, did you know that you can make Zorua normal encounter spawn?
Yeah, I adjusted every single Pokemon's catch rates based on the formula. I didn't even know
That was
that's
actually
how it
really crazy you figured out the catch rate.
Yeah, I totally assumed that the catch rate was like nothing besides how hard it is to link with a bond. So I already edited it. But
That's actually wild that it works that way. I don't know who first saw that, who first recognized, because I was not the person who thought of it, I don't think. I remember seeing it somewhere, but I don't remember who it was.
Oh shit, first merchant. Lucky coin, wow. No, wait! Fast forward kills me. Okay, fuck. Fine, it's fine, I have no money anyways.
Oh, you have the World United.
Yeah, I do, so I can just fuck around right now.
Grind time.
Grind time.
Jacob, another thing that I had thought of for Conquest Kaizo.
Yeah.
In the Defeat Nobunaga stories,
Oh no.
you should give him the warlords for Illusio, Terrera, and Pugilus.
Yeah, because he doesn't have them. But he has
'Cause
the
those-
Should just give him the entire world except for the playable for the 2K.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, speaking of which, has anybody ever seen a non-Nobunaga AI invade anything in those stories?
They're all too scared. Well, I guess they'll grab like one kingdom, but then they just get stomped.
They either only grab each other. They never attack Nobunaga. They
Well,
always
yeah,
just
because
grab each other.
Nobunaga's way stronger.
Or you kind of just beat them before they even have the chance to invade. If you're playing Motochika. If you play Mitsuhide, it's more likely to see them invade. Because you're not right by them. Yeah, playing Mitsuhide in a buffed, Defeat Nobunaga story would be so difficult. Please make it bearable.
Also, you should take away Lapras from Mitsuhide and give him Celio.
True.
Oh.
Be right back. Okay. Back.
Jacob, what I did for my hard plus fork for Hideyoshi tutorial fight, I gave him 31 in all IVs, and I made his ability Spirit.
Yeah, that's what I did too. And then I also gave the
Yeah,
Tapping
that's a good idea, yep.
But I reduced his link from 15 to 14 because if you leave it at 15, after doing the tutorial fights, you're at exactly one less strength. And that kind of breaks the flow of the game.
Oh, I see.
So if you reduce his stats by just a tiny bit, I don't know which would be more impactful, reducing the IVs or reducing the link. I haven't done the math on
It's
it.
probably the IVs. That'd be more impactful. Maybe. I don't know,
But-
at that low, I don't know.
Yeah, but if you have him at 14 link, the army's strength is like 148. And then after you do the required tutorial fights, your strength is at 150.
The hero and Oichi start with a potion, right?
Yeah.
You take them away.
Yeah, I should take them.
Oh, here's an idea. Here's an idea for you, Jacob. 2 heroes. Two heroes.
Go crazy.
Yeah, 2 heroes, Kaizo, is that every kingdom except for Aurora is owned by Ranmaru.
It's all one person?
You know what's funny? I literally planned on doing that, but then I went back on it.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Okay.
And yeah, so all the warriors in each kingdom, it stays the same. Well, not necessarily, actually.
Jumbles them all up.
Yeah, so make the opposing warriors have 31 IVs and everything.
Yeah.
And make every kingdom owned by Ranmaru. And then make the player's army start at 10% link instead of 20.
Wow.
I thought I was brutal by making mine start at 40, but everybody else around you has like 30 to 70% link. Okay, that's brutal as fuck. I thought
it would be very funny. It's basically like a role reversal of the main story.
Speaking of role reversal, not only that, you should also make it so that, actually you should start in Dragnor.
Where, like...
Oh, I was gonna say start in Dragspur.
You start in Dragnor and you make your way to Aurora, which has where Ranmaru starts at. And it's kind of like a reverse of the main story.
Didn't somebody make reverse recruitment Conquest?
Yeah, they didn't make it far. They did not make it far. They started doing it and then they left the scene. They're not in the server anymore.
Dang.
Aww.
It was muddy.
Our hopes are all dashed.
It was way back when like RanseiLink was like what, version 3? So
maybe I'll give that a try.
Might as well.
Alright.
Oh my god, fractured this question.
As pain as possible.
So like let me think here.
Much XL.
So obviously you start with Nobunaga and Ranmaru.
You mean Nobunaga and Hero?
But you'd need to like swap the portraits because of oh my god, words. Because of Conquest being fucky.
Yeah.
Because we can't edit events yet.
Yet.
Soon.
Should I give Yoshiharu Elder? Would it be too much?
Yeah, give him a Elder and give him a double movement distance on superpower, and then give him thrust.
So, do you want to know what I did for Violite for my hack, Jacob? I made... Yeah, I made... What is it in vanilla? I forgot, actually. It's... Okay. So, I changed... So, this is a change that Baconfry made.
Yeah.
No, this is actually in vanilla. What the heck? Shinx with Sequence on Jinchio. I thought it had Intimidate. I did not realize that was in vanilla already. Anyways. I only changed 2 Pokemon. Munashige, instead of Starly, now uses Rufflet.
Okay.
I tried Staravia, but my first impression was that it was a little too strong.
Yeah.
And so, Rufflet with Kenai.
it's Ginchio.
Soren.
Oh, Sor.
What did you say about Ginchio?
Oh, I was gonna say, did you give Ginchio Luxray the sequence?
No, I didn't.
Not
She
Luxray,
still has Shinx.
Oh, I see.
Soren is the other one that I changed. So in vanilla, he has a Panpour, which presumably is used to counter ground types, except the one ground type you have access to is neutral to water. Baconfry gave him Sandile, which doesn't specifically help Violet, but it does fit his Link, because like he's Dark type specialist. I decided to give him Pansage, which hits Wooper super effective.
Oh, Kunoichi with Zoroark, which has changed.
Zoroark change?
Yeah, I changed Kunoichi's 99% from Zoroark to Crocodile. So once I do a different story, it'll be different. I think no, that's in version 1.7. On this.
Oh yeah. Also for Greenleaf, I took away Pansage, and Motoharu has Trico instead. And then Takakage, he's one of the Seiwaddle warriors in vanilla. I changed Takakage to have Panpour, which like kind of fits like the Gen 5 theme, right? Because all of the rivals in Gen 5 use the elemental monkeys to cover their starter weakness. So yeah, so Greenleaf has Panpour. Fontaine has Pansear. Doesn't really make sense to give Pansage to Ignis because there's no weakness to cover at that point.
Right.
So I gave Pansage to Violet, and also serves the purpose of Pansage being unavailable for the Fontaine fight.
Fighting on level 2, let's go, baby.
For Fontaine, Nobuchika, who has Panpour in vanilla, I changed him to have Pansear.
What's happening? Eevee.
Wow. Anyways, the Whimsicott's more interesting to me, I'm gonna be honest. Speaking of things of interest.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
New map moment.
What I'm really curious, Jacob, is what are you gonna do for Kenshin and Shingen's stories?
Ooh, cause yeah, stories like that is like it's hard because both of them are kind of the same. With Junior Warlord, literally everybody in Junior Warlord is usable, so that's kind of also the same scenario but glorified.
You know what? I noticed something.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, you can. It's very funny.
For testing, I was using the base Conquest that you gave me. And first of all, when I looked through Scenario Warrior, I noticed that both Hiro and Oichi were in Ignis with like 95 Link.
On Shingen vs. Kenshin?
No, and not worth fighting over.
Oh, not worth fighting over.
And what I noticed is, okay,
wait,
so for
vanilla?
testing reasons... No, not in vanilla. In the base mod that he gave me.
Oh yeah, I had a vanilla which I accidentally modified.
Oh!
But, I gave, just also for testing, I gave Mitsunari, like, an absurdly high link with their Bisharp. Let's see, how much did I give? I gave it 90%. And when I played in Mitsunari's story, it was at 30. When I played in Kiyamasa's story, it was at 90.
Really?
Yeah. I can check again, but that would actually be really good, because then you could just make it absurdly high on both sides.
How did you do that?
I can check it again, but I went into RanseiLink, and I put Mitsunari's link with their Pokemon to an absurdly high number. I gave them 90% with Bisharp. And so then when I went to go do stuff on Mitsunari's story, they had...
Okay, but did you already have Mitsunari in the gallery?
Well, they still shouldn't have been at 34%, right?
You can never start with a higher link percentage than what you have in the gallery.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking. I was telling Ninian about that. I was telling Ninian about that yesterday.
Yeah, you could have like recruited something at like 30% and then never leveled it up. Then like in another story they get up to 60%, you recruit them and they have their 30% mon, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's actually whack.
That's intended.
That's crazy.
That's still possible though.
Yeah, that will do it for this episode.